Hey everybody, how are you? David DeFranco here from daviddefranco.com with a very interesting topic, at least for my fellow gamers out there, because this is something I didn't expect to say, at least before the days of being introduced to this, my Quantum View Windows 8 tablet, which I recently unboxed last week. Now, going into this tablet was mostly a new experience for me. I mean, many people probably don't realize this, but I actually do own a PC, and I do own Windows 8, and I have used Windows 8 somewhat extensively, but not to the point where it's my primary OS for my, well, everyday work, like OS 10 is, right behind me on my late 2013 Mac Pro. But anyway, with that out of the way, I do want to talk about one of my favorite things about using my Windows 8 tablet, and I think maybe at least a few of you can relate to exactly what I'm about to say. And that is, I strongly believe that Xbox games on Windows devices are better than iOS games on iOS devices, such as the iPhone, iPod Touch, and the iPad. Now, first of all, what are Xbox games on Windows? Because that sounds kind of confusing. I guess that's the best way Microsoft could market it. But it's basically Xbox branded games on Windows devices. This is not meant to be confused with actual Xbox games on the original Xbox, Xbox 360, and nowadays the Xbox One. Now, while the games are not exactly the same, I can say this: the experience is very similar. And I'm really happy to say that because Microsoft seems to be getting better and better at creating a consistent experience. And I'm a huge fan of consistency, as you guys know. I hate fragmentation. I just really personally like experiences that are similar on going from device A to device B and finally device C. And that's exactly what Xbox games on Windows offer. You get achievements. You also get leaderboards, online multiplayer. You even get access to your friends lists and your messages. And guys, honestly, I just think that's really neat. The fact that I can check my Xbox Live messages from my Windows tablet without having to be on my Xbox, that's just really cool. And yes, I fully realize I can do that on my iOS device, but still, to have that entire Xbox-like experience on a Windows tablet, I just really appreciate that. Now, as of this recording, I've only played 2 Xbox games on Windows on my Windows 8 tablet, including Rayman Jungle Run, which is actually a lot of fun, and Pinball FX2, which I happen to also own on my Xbox One. So I think I should rephrase what I said earlier when I said Xbox games are not the same as they are on Windows 8 devices. While that is somewhat true, you can still get some of the same titles on both platforms. Like I just said, Pinball FX2 is a great example, as well as Halo Spartan Assault. Now, obviously, Halo Spartan Assault is going to play a lot different on the Xbox One than it's going to play on a Windows 8 tablet. But still, the experience is there, and whichever device you feel like playing it on, Microsoft gives you the choice of earning achievements along the way. And I cannot express enough how awesome that is. So I have to answer the question, why do I prefer Xbox games on Windows over iOS games? Well, I think I pretty much made that obvious, but simply put, achievements. I love me some achievements. Seriously, playing PS4 games and playing PS video games, I am obsessed with getting trophies nowadays. And guys, you know what? The same can easily be said for the Xbox 360. Xbox 360 achievements, it's probably one of my favorite features about the Xbox 360 and now the Xbox One. I'm sure someone out there has to feel the same way when I say this. Doesn't earning achievements and trophies make you feel good? It makes you feel like you're playing a game for a reason, rather than when you beat the game, that's it. I mean, yeah, you've had an awesome experience, but you have nothing to show for it. But with games nowadays on the PS4, Vita, Xbox One, and 360, as well as the PS3, you have achievements, you have trophies, and that same kind of experience can be had on devices like this, my Windows 8 tablet. Now, I fully realize Game Center on iOS does have achievements, or whatever they call it, but let's be honest, Game Center is kind of a joke. Nobody really cares about it. And well, quite frankly, if I were to earn achievements, I want to earn achievements that count towards something I already have, meaning my Xbox Live gamer score, as well as trophies on my PlayStation Network account. So from this day forward, I will make a very bold statement in saying this. When mobile games are multi-platform, meaning they're on iOS, Windows Phone, Windows Tablet, or whatever you want to call it, as well as Android, I will always go for the Windows version because of achievements. I love that seamless experience. And finally, I just want to say one more thing. I really wish Nintendo would get on board with this whole achievement/trophy system. Why don't they care about this? I mean, I love just tweeting out my results of games that I've been playing or sharing my trophies on Facebook. It just makes me feel like I've succeeded in a game that I put so many hours into. Now, I realize achievements and trophies may not be a big deal to everyone else, but to me personally, I love them. They give me a reason to keep playing besides enjoyment, of course. And, well, they're just fun. So guys, let me know. Do you feel the same way? Are you obsessed with achievements and trophies? And do they usually determine which platform you're going to buy a multi-platform title on, such as the Xbox One or PS4, versus something like the Wii U, which doesn't have achievements? And finally, just like I made very clear in this video over and over again, if a game was on iOS and a Windows 8 device, would you go for the Windows 8 version over iOS simply for the achievements? I genuinely am very interested in hearing your responses, so please comment right below. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your continued support, and stay tuned for many videos in the future regarding my Windows 8 tablet. I really am loving this thing. I'll see you in my next video.